So we need a deep dive into the fact that now kids going to school are actually, it's transitioning from being pushed around to now your mum has OnlyFans. That is now starting to happen. Because think about it, kids that are like that are what, 10, 12, it's starting to happen. So that's interesting.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
It hasn't hit high school yet, but it's hit primary school now.
When it does hit high school, though.
That's what I mean. It is Morokai with two eyes. We're back on every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify, 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. Workplace comments, they just stick with you a bit.
Workplace comments, okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, so I had one today where we were talking about something in regards to, I think it was a house we were looking at, and everyone's like, oh, this house is crazy, look at this. Everyone's around the computer, and this girl goes, oh, each room looks like a brothel.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, tell me what you think of this, right? We go, what? And she goes, yeah, I've been in many. That looks like a brothel. And then everyone
The mood
just
would definitely change.
Well, there was a couple other comments made that overshadowed it, but I heard that, right? And how do you not just remember, I've been in a lot of brothels.
You sort of keep coming back to that, don't you?
I can't, and all I wanted to do was go up to her and be like,
can you?
What?
Yeah, can you tell me more about that, please?
Can you explain that? What do you mean? Because that's such a weird comment. I've been in so many brothels. What do you mean?
Yeah, that really leads the mind to wonder, doesn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, workplace comments that kind of stick with you. And there's things that people say and you just go, and then it clicks. Yeah. And you go, oh my God, I need to follow up on that, but I can't. Otherwise it looks weird.
It does.
Because what do? You wait till the end of the day and you go, hey, that brothel comment, I've been thinking about that for the last 6 hours.
Yeah, you don't want to sit on that either.
Exactly.
Then you look even weirder, I feel.
You got to act quickly, otherwise it's gone. You're not going to get a chance again.
You're not. Did you answer the question?
I couldn't.
Yeah, okay. I was just checking. I needed to quickly check up on that.
No, and because I got a girlfriend, I thought it'd be inappropriate.
That's probably fair.
If I didn't have a girlfriend I was madly in love with, then I'd probably just go, oh, it's just a comment. But I don't know. Lately I've been like, I just watch what I say just in case.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. That's like in love, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I don't even stare at other females now. Man. I just look down at my feet.
What are females?
Do you know what actually scares me? Sorry, and it's like...
No disrespect to other females. You're not blobs. Sorry.
No, you know the thing that does scare me, and it is... I don't want to say that I'm attacking females as such.
Oh, no.
But it is a bit of a trend though, dude. And like, just more so specifically this year...
Yeah.
There are so many females going to gyms, recording themselves working out, and then like there'll be a guy in the background seriously just working, as we all are, right? Because we're just men. Just simple men.
We're just normal men.
So, and like, a chick might walk in front of me, like when they're at the gym or whatever. So I'm sort of like, obviously if you're walking past me, like my eyes are on you.
Yep.
But then they'll be like, I'm a creep.
Yeah.
Even though I'm just in the gym, just doing my own, like my music's on, I'm like in my own little world, and I'm getting told that I'm a creep, and then like they're putting it on social media, like specifically TikTok, actually of all places, like you need to get that person fired from the gym, you need to banish him and all that. And it's like, the guy's 60 years old. He's just coming in to do his weekly bloody workout. Like, give the guy a break. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there is like the odd creep here or there. Like, I'm not going to defend every guy. I
have seen a clip of a 60-year-old bending down behind a girl running on a treadmill and filming, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's what I mean. Like, yes, there are creeps at the gym. I'm well aware of that, but you can't just be like every male in the gym's creeping on me.
Yeah, I think
like that's such a bad mindset to have too.
I think it's more because I had no idea that, you know, those really tight pants they wear.
Yes,
and
yes.
You know,
yes.
like on TikTok they'll jump up and down, so there's a bit of like, and people be like, oh, there's a bit of recoil with it, like that person's butt. I had no idea that that girls actually like kind of deliberately give themselves a wedgie.
Yeah.
So it looks better. I'm like, oh, I think even girls would look at a good butt if it walked past them. Sometimes you can't help it.
A good butt's a good butt.
Guys or girls, whatever. So, but yeah, some people deliberately try to catch out other people at the gym, being like, this person's
at the gym that I go to. They're no longer there, but there was a female there that would always come in like the tightest skins. Like
your gym's like one big square room.
It's seriously like this room, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like if you knocked down the wall and added your kitchen, that's the gym. I'm not even kidding, gym, right? Yeah. So this would always throw on like an amazing smelling perfume. She'd always come in like a hoodie, But then, like, once, like, there were enough guys in, would take the hoodie off, and it was sort of like a boob tube thing, like, pushed up and all that. Like, their tights, like, right up her ass and all that sort of stuff. But then her whole workout would just be her working her fucking fingers on her phone.
Yeah.
And then, because the air cons would be on, she'd then throw the hoodie back on. Yeah. And I'm like, this gym's tiny. What are you doing? But I'd expect that at a bigger gym, not at a small one.
Everyone shows off their, like... Guys wearing singlets.
Singlets.
A singlet's a great way to show off like the shoulders, the side of your abs. I don't know. If you're confident in your body, I can completely get why
I understand that.
But don't try to like catch people if you're trying to show off your body, right? And yes, again, there's going to be people that are genuine creeps, so maybe call them out. But every now and then, fuck, if you're looking good and someone's like...
Not everyone's going to be a creep here, because if the roles were reversed, right, if I'm a male recording my workout and I've got chicks... Does that give me the right of way being like they're creeping on me?
Do you know what I actually want
Or does it not matter because they're a female? I'm not trying to get into a battle of sexes here, but it's a genuine question.
No, I actually want to dive into a different topic that is related to this.
Okay.
What is with, since TikTok, in the last 2 years, this crazy battle of the sexes? Why are so many guys bringing on girls talking about, like girls talking about what they want in men, and then men arguing about, well, you shouldn't want that because this, like, have you seen? I have seen
some of these where it's like one guy surrounded by, like, I want to say a group of like 6 girls.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like 2 girls surrounded by like 10 men. Exactly. And I'm like, is this a casting? Like, what is going on?
There's been this massive divide lately, and it's like girls versus guys, and girls aren't allowed to have standards. Guys aren't allowed to have standards. It's a
wasn't the classic battle. Sort of thing that we always see how it's like, oh, all guys want is just a chick with big tits, a big ass, and like they just want to have sex with them all the time, like that. And it's like, yeah, but hang on, like whenever it's like what you it's always tall, dark, handsome, chiseled body, chiseled jaw, like.
But that's what I mean.
It's like how, like, hang on a sec, like you're calling us out for that, but then you're doing the exact, like, that makes no sense.
What you just
it actually doesn't make any sense. It doesn't compute.
Said is what I mean is like the problem. I honestly feel like there's just too much of that. What you just said. I'm not like saying your problem or I'm a problem. I'm just saying I'm seeing that TikTok of what you just said constantly.
Yeah, you like guys just being
like, girls don't understand why we like sleep around or we do this or we do that. It's because we get hurt. It's because we get hurt. Then a girl's TikTok. Oh, guys don't understand that the reason we, sleep around is because we feel unloved. It's just like a constant... This whirlwind.
Both sexes have the same fucking problems. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, but it's like, exactly, but it's like an attack, and people blame
females are better than men, men are better than females the whole time.
How about you shut up? If you like sex, you like sex, but maybe don't boast about it too much, because it doesn't matter what gender you are or what you like. If you like girls or guys, no one likes someone who boasts about their sex life constantly out loud.
Yeah.
There's these ones, it just... I don't know, guys will be on the podcast, the ones you're talking about, be like, oh, what's your body count? What's your body count? Like, oh, I don't want to say, but it's important to you. It's like, mate, how about everyone just calm down, be a good person. Everyone's got a past, and just relax. But also, if you don't like that person's past, move on.
Yeah.
Let's stop having this massive debate if girls are better, guys are better. Just
some of the ones that I've seen, it's like a classic TikToker, and he's doing an interview. Usually the guy's pretty attractive, I would say. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's staged as well. I don't really know, but they go up to like I would say a decent looking female, and they'd be like, getting along. It's like, oh, would you go out on a date with me? Like, yeah, I'll go out on a date with you. And then it's like, oh, what's your body count, or how many followers do you have on Instagram? And they'd be like, I don't know, like let's say 50K, and then their body count's like 100, and then the guy's like, yeah, no way. And I just walks away, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's some they know what they're doing too though, because
well, it definitely sparks a debate in the comment section, so it's constantly on a loop.
But they know how to do it too, because that guy who would get like 8 girls around him,
and then he'll just go at every single one of them.
Do you ever see one of them that works a normal 9 to 5? No, they all have OnlyFans, and they all have high expectations.
Very true, actually.
Yeah, so of course you're gonna catch
hold themselves on the
out
podium,
and just get them to say something ridiculous about men or females that you'll be able to attack. If you have a good education, which these podcast hosts seem to have, about and a lot of history on the topics as well, then of course if someone says an off-the-cuff comment of, I'm only going to go for someone who's tall, dark and handsome, and if he doesn't pay for the first date, I'm leaving, then of course this guy's going to come back with bang, 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 like all these, and just shut them down, make them look silly, and then there's the TikTok clip, and the comments are just going at women.
Back and forth.
But not going at the girls specifically, just going at like women.
Yeah.
And then you go
just
on the
generalising
other side.
all women and generalising all men.
Yeah, and then you might go into another video where a guy's cheated on a girl, and it's just comments filled with hating on men. Not all women and guys are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually ridiculous.
Just go for someone with a good heart, right? Go for someone with a good heart.
Who's genuine.
Who's genuine, and you won't have any problems. And also,
obviously,
I was going to say the body count. I don't know if there's a number that would turn me off. But if someone's got a high body count, I won't genuinely mind. Like usually,
it's not the end of the world.
But if they boast about it,
yeah,
it's weird. Tell me what you think of this on MAFS. So Married at First Sight.
Yes,
this pissed me off. And don't get me wrong.
Are you talking about the mum? Is that where you're heading? That was like loving.
She
like
was way too sexual.
Forward. Yeah. Like
we can get into that. Is she,
I thought
is she
you
an
were
actual
going.
mum?
Yeah, she's got a kid.
We could get into a different topic about how she needs to think ahead and how embarrassing that is for her kids. And I'd also love to, another episode, we need a deep dive into the fact that now kids going to school are actually, it's transitioning from being pushed around to now your mum has ONLYFANS. That is now starting to happen. Because think about it, kids that are like that are what, 10, 12, it's starting to fucking happen. So that's interesting.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
It hasn't hit high school yet, but it's hit primary school now.
When it does hit high school, though.
That's what I mean. But what I was going to say is, so that'll be another podcast because that's funny.
Wow.
That's fucking interesting. As the one of the women, she admitted, and I know it could be fake, fine, but she admitted,
is reality TV.
She admitted that she had an affair with a married man for 6 months.
Oh.
And then there was a controversy where one contestant kissed another behind the back. So just a normal kiss, right?
Yeah,
it's not right. They cheated. I mean, sure, the Married at First Sight contestants have only known each other for 2 weeks. So you've only known the person. I know you're technically married. Anyway, kissed, not on. And sorry, that was my alarm. Not appropriate, and it'll never happen again. I'll just throw my phone that way.
It's kind of funny considering that you've called me out before about my watch.
I haven't called you out. You've just, your phone,
hang on
your
a
watch
sec.
is, hold on. Are you kidding me? 160 episodes in. That's the first and only time your
saying.
watch has caused us so much issues.
It just likes to chat, mate.
I love how like, I can perk up so straight away. You're like, oh, here we are. Anyway, so that girl, she kissed another husband. They kept it secret for a bit. And then when it came out, the girl who was in a couple who had cheated for 6 months with someone else, like in a previous relationship, she got upset at her husband because her husband texted the guy that kissed that girl and said, just seeing if you're all right, a lot of drama going on, checking in. She was crying and starting arguments at the fact that how dare he check in on him because he's done the wrong thing. It's like, how dare you check on it? Like, he kissed another bride. Like, you shouldn't be checking in on him because he's done the wrong thing.
You slept with a guy for 6 months.
Knowingly.
You're worse.
Way worse. But, mate,
so Married at First Sight in itself is just a funny show.
Oh, mate, the editing in that. I think I saw one scene that went for about 10 seconds and they're filmed on the couch and I went to my girlfriend and I go, none of that was a conversation that happened on that couch. That was all sound bites from different sections cut in together. You can tell.
Did you... On one of the episodes that I was watching, I think it was Sunday night, the guy, I don't know, I can't even think of the contestant's name. Basically, the guy said that he wasn't sexually attracted to her, and then they had the meeting on the couch, and then the next morning they slept together. But then he said that sex makes the chick too emotional.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
If you want to ruin whatever you had, you've done it. Like, the balls of this guy, I was like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Like, that's like that's Amber Heard. That's taking a dump in your bed.
It's Amber Heard.
Like, what have you... Oh, we just had a really good conversation in the morning. You know, one thing led to the other, and then, yeah, she's too emotional. So I was just like, I'm not interested.
Yeah, that's
The
terrible.
fuck is that?
That's a shocking response.
That's so bad. You shouldn't have slept with her at all then.
Oh.
I don't understand. And just touching on this subject to like battle of the sexes, we had a mate, actually, well, sorry, not a mate. We had someone in high school, and do you remember the memes way back, early days of memes, how it's like, hey guys, we don't want this, we want this. And it'd be like, you know, like that sort of trend. And so it'd be like a picture of like a boy, for example, like with the fringe going to the side and the hair up. And then it's like a picture of like One Direction. So I think, do you remember that meme format?
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. So one of the people that we went to high school with, there was this larger lady who made that meme format of like, she's sitting there. It's like, hey guys, do you know that we want this, not this? And it was a photo of like Harry Styles, all the other One Direction lads, and then it was like your normal, like, I suppose, cute boy raw phase or whatever you want to call it. The person in our high school was then like, hey girls, you know that we want this, and it's like chicks with like massive tits, like a thick ass, like not this, and it's a photo of her.
Oh my god.
Like an actual photo of that chick, and I was like, holy shit.
What year were we into this?
I think we were in like year 8.
Oh, that's
So like
brutal.
early day, but I was like, that is like trauma at that age.
That's
That's
bad.
actually like mental trauma. Like
She
you don't
started
recover. Yeah, she did, but I don't think she expected someone to clap back to that though.
I still remember there was a girl in my psychology class that she. Actually, I don't mind saying this because she had an ugly heart. Like she was, I didn't
Okay,
like,
right.
yeah.
Like
so
a
she
cold
was,
heart.
yeah, she was ugly on the outside and on the inside, and
Okay.
she was a big girl. Like she looked like you know what's that
I thought you were going to
what's
say like
that
a troll
anime
from
called?
Skyrim.
No, it's Trolls. Yeah, she looked like an anime from like it was. I think the anime is called Trolls. She looked like one of them, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Anyway, she was a horrible. She was not a good person, right?
Yeah.
She was in my psychology class. Thing is, she would talk shit to so many people
Okay.
and call people out. And I remember there was this one time sometimes I can't help myself, and if something's said,
Yeah,
even if I'm
you
not
will
involved,
step-
I want to like.
Yeah.
I want to say something. And this one time, she was not picking on, but making comments to this girl that was unpopular, right?
Okay.
She wasn't popular. Anyway, this girl was doing something, and apparently this unpopular girl did something at a party that was a bit embarrassing. And she brought it up in class, and she said, "Oh, I'll tell everyone what happened at Casey's party." And just saying that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like you're bringing it up because even if you don't say what happened,
You're making drama that doesn't need to be made.
yeah,
Like,
but even if you don't say what's happened, you've now implied, and everyone wants to know what's happened. So it's actually like a worse comment to make. And I thought, you like fuck you. Like what? Where do you get off looking like you do, and talking the amount of shit you do?
yeah, running your mouth.
Right? And anyway, I remember specifically the reason why she got away with so much and said so much, and it hit me. She had a brother that was 2 years older than her that was a big boy who loved fight. He just liked to fight.
Yeah, right.
Liked to fight, or you just look at him wrong, he'd want to fight.
Yeah, okay.
So I think I do remember one kid
Almost
in
like a power trip.
yeah, I think one kid in, and that's what she did too. She liked going to the brother if someone talked shit about her, like just crying about
the
it.
Worst type of person.
Man, so I think on one person in
Fight your own fights. Pick your own battles.
Well,
I fucking hate
one
that
person
shit.
in our form, I think a guy did say something to her once, and the brother then threatened him. And if you're
Well, it's a threat, mate, so be
if
careful.
you're looking up to a guy who is 2 years older than you, way bigger, you're gonna just back down and be like, oh my god, fucking hell, sorry. So she got away with so much shit, and I think I remembered that, and I at that class I went, no, there's a reason why people don't say shit. It's because she's that type of person. I'm like, oh,
That's so bad.
mate.
I actually
so
can't stand for people that are like that just in general, man.
Yeah, she was just a horrible. She was just
There's
a nasty
nothing
person.
worse than someone that can like take the piss, take the mick, have a joke, but then when roles are reversed and you have a crack at them, they're the one to cry more.
Shocking with it.
Yeah, they just
They're
don't
the
take well to it.
worst.
It's like, don't dish it if you can't take it.
But, and it just takes one comment
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah.
That's all it usually takes.
Mate,
and then they get on their high horse and they're like, no, and it's like, What, mate? Like, why are you getting defensive?
Do you know
about?
what?
Like, come on.
We'll finish off this. I remember there was one comment I made to a guy in our group. We had a very big group. All right, I would say about
Our friend group was pretty large in high school.
I would say at one point there was like 30, 40 people. Right,
Fuck.
it was massive. There was
big.
one
I don't think
guy.
it was that big.
There was one. I like to over dramatic.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's the suspense music in the background right now.
I nearly made a penis joke, but I won't.
Oh, don't do that, mate. We're not in class. Penis.
I said something. I said a joke, and it regarded about something about he hooked up with a chick, and then the next week she came out as lesbian or something along those lines.
Yeah, you would definitely make fun of that, especially in high school.
No, but I don't think many people did. But he said something to me, and I joked around. I went, "Oh, well, at least I didn't turn a girl lesbian." And
it was like, "Oh, sick bird!"
Well, no one laughed.
Oh,
and I went, "Oh no!"
yeah.
And then I had one kid laugh very loud enough that it covered 5 kids worth of laughter and giggles.
Right,
so I went, "Thank God you were here. Otherwise, I would have just crumbled inside myself." Anyway, I thought nothing of it. I get a message from him like after school, and it's like, "Hey mate, just want to know what you mentioned, like what you said about that comment. Like, I don't know if it was appropriate." And I went, "Oh," and I just wrote back. I was like, "Oh, sorry, mate. I don't know. I thought we were mates." So that's a comment I made to my mates. But if all good, mate. I usually joke around my friends. I don't have to joke around with you if that's what you want. And he backtracked so quick. He's like, no. Oh, no, it's all good, man. No, it's all good. I just want, I just wanted to know what you meant. Like,
bitch made. We might put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Bitch made.
Oh, like you came up with it.
Well, no, like you came up with it, but like, still, we can market that. Get your bitch made hoodie today.
Bro, do you know what I'd love? I would love,
just like classic sayings that we have all over like the sleeve.
No, but like us as a podcast, just every month we do like merchandise drops where we're just clearly ripping off big brands like Nike. Like we just do the swish backwards, like McDonald's.
Instead of just do it, don't do it.
We copy their exact website to a T except for the logo. We switch it up.
Oh, shit. There's an idea.
Fuck, it's getting dark and we have to go for a run.
Yeah, we do have to go for a run, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Morokai with 2 eyes. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next one.
Boom.
Boom.